the Johnson Wax Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Johnson's Wax Products for Home and Industry present Fibber, McGee, and Molly with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, Gene Carroll, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. By now, you're probably through with your spring cleaning. And I'll bet your house is a picture. But how's it going to look a couple of months from now? Dirt does tend to come in and spoil your good work, doesn't it? Well, that's why you ought to make sure your home is wax protected right now. Believe me, a coat of Johnson's Wax works wonders in keeping things shining clean. Polish your floors with Johnson's Wax, and weeks from now, they'll still have a mellow, smooth wax luster. The only cleaning they'll need is a light dusting from time to time. That goes for your furniture and woodwork, too, and 100 other things around your home. An occasional shining coat of Johnson's Wax not only gives everything it touches a lovely, rich polish, it protects things against dirt and moisture, makes them easy to dust. Why not try this wonderful wax method of housekeeping? Wax makes your housework so much easier, and nothing else gives you such a bright, charming home for so little cost. Johnson's Wax, paste, liquid, and cream. The handyman about the house is at it again. Yes, with a hammer in his hot little hand and a bruise on his fat little thumb, he's fixing a few things that... What was that?
Window shade.
He's fixing it.
Oh. Well, as I was saying, the handyman is at it again as we join Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
There. It's fixed now.
For good?
For good.
Good.
Took me a while to get around to it, but now that I've did it,
Please, now, McGee, not I did it. Say I have done it.
Yeah, but you ain't the one that done it. I done it myself, and now that I've did it, I don't...
McGee?
Huh?
Have you taken a peek at your English lately? Why, it's terrible.
What do you mean my English is terrible? I'm the only guy at the Elks Club that can spin a cue ball hard enough to make it change direction in the middle. Oh, you mean my talking English?
Why, shoot. Your grammar, you're getting very careless.
I am?
Sure. For instance, you know it isn't correct to say ain't.
Yeah, but you know what Will Rogers said. A lot of people that ain't saying ain't eating. And I'm eating, ain't I?
Just the same, dearie, it's a bad example. Children hear you and repeat what you say. You know, grown people have to set an example.
Well, maybe you're right, kiddo. I'll watch it after this.
Good.
After all, I studied English in high school, and I ain't the type of guy that he forgets everything that he ever...
Watch it now.
Huh? Oh. I say I'm not the type of individual whom, upon graduation, relegates his education. That dead-ratted window shade. If that ain't exasperating. I thought when I fixed that, I'd done a good job, but that's the bummest job I ever did.
Oh, McGee, that's awful.
I know it is. The spring don't catch good. It ain't ever going to catch good if something ain't done. Should have went to the hardware store and brung home a new spring, and if I'd knew this was to happen, that's what I would have did.
McGee.
Huh?
Will you please repeat that sentence?
Sure. I said I should have gone to the hardware store and brought home. My gosh, I are getting kind of sloppy, aren't I? Maybe I better go to night school this summer. Let them learn me good English all over again.
Teach you?
Yeah, I certainly am getting careless.
You don't have to go to night school. I'll keep checking you.
Oh.
And I have a book on correct usage around here someplace. Maybe Lena knows where it is. Lena! Oh, Lena!
I think I know exactly the book you mean, honey. Isn't that the one that's called Lay That Adverb Down, Babe? Or Who Threw the Infinitive in Mrs. Murphy's Predicate?
That's the one, Lena. Mr. McGee wants to read it. He's having a little trouble with his participles.
Oh, the poor man. You know, my father had trouble with his participles, and they finally had to operate.
What'd they think he had, Lena?
$300.
No, what did they operate on him for?
$275.
Now, we're getting off the subject, Lena. I want to read this book because my wife thinks my grammar needs repairing.
Well, it's awful important to speak good English, Mr. McGee. What if you should want to go to England sometime? Gosh, you'd feel awful if you just had appointed things you wanted.
Like the crown jewels or something.
Yes. You know, my brother was going to Ireland once, and he studied garlic for 6 weeks before he went.
Not garlic, Lena. In Ireland, they speak Gaelic.
He knows that now, Mr. McGee. But, you know, for 6 weeks, nobody could get close enough to him to tell him.
Did he like Ireland, Lena?
Well, he had a pretty rough time in Dublin, honey. You see, he owns a big citrus grove in Arizona, and when they asked him what did he do for a living, he told them he was an orange man. He raises walnuts now. Well, I'll try and find your book for you, honey.
Well, I better get this window shade fixed again, Molly. I can't have that thing scaring the bajunior out of everybody.
I think you'll be glad you brushed up on your grammar, dearie. It'll help you socially, too.
Well, believe me, baby, from now on I watch my language. I'm not going to permit myself ever again to lapse into vulgarity.
That's my boy. I know you can do it if you try.
Sure I can. I'll bet you anything you want to bet that I don't say ain't again today.
Well, people told me when I married you that I was a born gambler, so I'll just take that wager.
$5, huh? From the first one that says ain't.
$5 it is.
Yeah.
I'm going out and help Lena find that book of grammar.
Okay.
You can't get started on this thing too soon, you know.
Okay, Tootsie. There goes a good kid. She thinks I don't know the difference between good grammar and bum grammar. And I don't think I do either. As long as she don't think I know, I think what she thinks I don't. Come in, thank goodness.
Hi, mister.
Oh, hello there, Teeny. Yeah. To what, my dear, must we attribute the honor of this unexpected visitation?
Well, You feel okay, mister? You talk kind of funny.
Well, perhaps your little ears are unaccustomed to the sound of good grammar and perfect English, sis. For your information, I have resolved to forego vulgarity in my speech. I'm kicking the friction out of my diction.
Oh. Gee, that's dandy, I bet you.
Yeah.
My teacher, Miss Yegley, says that slang may be picturesque, but it's too frequently the refuge of the uneducated.
Yeah, well, she did, eh?
Mm-hmm. And she,
I said she did, eh?
Did what?
She said that.
Said what?
What you said.
Who?
Your teacher, Miss Yegley.
I know it. That's exactly what she said, I bet you. She says literate persons rarely utilize slang.
That's right. Your teacher's cooking on the front burner now, sis. She's hep. As a matter of fact, I got a little bet on with my wife, sis, that I'll never say A-I-N-T again. I bet her $5.
I'm pretty good in grammar, too, I bet you.
Yeah?
You know the 8 parts of speech, mister?
Oh, are you kidding, sis? That's elementary. My gosh, any dumbbell knows the 8 parts of speech. Lungs, vocal cords, throat, tongue, teeth, lips, cheeks, and if you talk like I do, the nose.
Oh, that isn't right, I bet you.
No?
No, it's verb, adverb, noun, pronoun, adjective, interjection, conjunction, and preposition.
Hey, maybe I better write those down. Let me see now. Verse, adverse, noun, adnoun, injection, confusion, objective, and proposition. Thanks very much.
No, don't mention it, mister. Oh, boy, are you ever in trouble.
Yeah?
I could give you one other little tip that would help you a lot, too, I bet you.
Yeah?
Our teacher told it to us.
Well, spill it, sis. Spill it.
It's a little trick, and our teacher says if you learn it real good, you won't hardly ever make any mistakes in grammar at all, I bet you.
No kidding. Well, geez whiz. Come on, let's have it. What do I have to do? Huh?
Well, first you close your mouth real tight.
Yeah. And then what?
That's all. Just hold it. Can't go wrong. So long, mister.
Still think that's good delicious.
Billy Mills in the orchestra, and I Believe.
any value out of that grammar book, McGee?
Not much. No pictures in it. Just words.
Well, I suppose it would be just as helpful if I correct you now and then. You won't mind, will you?
Mind? I should say not, baby. Anytime my adverbs come loose, you just give me a swift boot in the conjunction.
Very well.
But I say, my dear, I don't suppose one's use of an occasional colloquialism is of sufficient importance to disqualify one.
How was that again, dearie?
I was referring to idiomatic expressions, my dear. The minor variations of language to be heard in geographically separated communities. Constructions typical of definite localities.
Look, sweetheart, let's call the whole thing off, will you?
No, I'm serious about this, kiddo. I realize I've been careless with my language. I'm making a genuine effort.
Well, all right, but if I'd known what I was getting into, I'd never...
Enter.
Oh, it's Dr. Gamble, McGee. Hello, Doctor.
Good day, my dear. And how are you, Smudge Pot?
Smudge Pot, sir? I trust you will not take it amiss, dear doctor, if I should point out that the use of slang by a person of education is an indication of deterioration. To an individual of professional eminence, the utterance of gutter expressions is somewhat appalling.
May I sit down?
Pray do, Doctor.
I had a patient once who talked like that, a professor. He had 6 university degrees and was shot while playing the piano in a beer garden.
Well, it was jolly good of you to stop in, Doctor. Molly, leave us have some tea and sandwiches.
Lettuce, McGee.
Yes, leave us have some lettuce sandwiches. And a spot of tea, too.
Would you like some tea, Doctor? It won't be a bit of trouble.
Very stimulating, old chap. Quite a tonic. Full of tonic acid, you know.
It's tannic acid. And will you please stop yammering like a stock company Englishman? Molly, I have seen this tenderized ham strike more poses than a Gus Sun acrobat. But this one has me baffled. Who does he think he is today, Lord Eager Beaverbrook?
Oh, come now, my good medico. Surely, when one makes a conscious effort to improve oneself, leave us give a little credit to him.
What were those last words again?
I said leave us give to him a little credit.
You shouldn't say leave us, McGee.
Oh, yes, he should. And I think I will.
I say something wrong?
Yes, Pet. Leave us do this or that is not correct.
Huh?
It should be let us or allow us or permit us.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, I haven't said that certain word.
You mean?
A-I-N-T.
I know, and I'm proud of you, McGee. If everybody...
Dad ratted window shade. If that isn't the most exasperating thing. I thought I had that fixed. I done it 4 times, and
You did it 4 times.
Yeah, I did it 4 times, and if anybody thinks I'm going to spend all my time messing around with a screwdriver and a hammer trying to fix it...
Hello, Molly. Hi, pal.
Hello, Mr. Wilcox.
Good day, my boy.
The door was closed, so I walked right in.
We'd have left it open, but you might have thought we were out.
That's the silliest conversation I ever heard. And I've heard plenty of them in 12 years.
Anything on your mind, Mr. Wilcox?
Not a thing, Molly, not a thing.
Nice of you to stop in, my boy. Have a cigar.
No, thanks, pal. I've got one.
You got 2? Thanks. I'll smoke it after dinner. Well, what do you think of the crisis in Indochina, old chap? Do you think the territorial aims of the provincial government will predominate the military spearhead? Or is it your opinion that certain powers will subsidize a mandate? Or neither?
What are you talking about?
He's just exercising his English, Mr. Wilcox. This is Be Kind to Participles Week around here.
I decided I was talking much too sloppy, Tony.
Well, I wish you luck, pal. There's nothing like good grammar to make an impression on people.
My very words, Mr. Wilcox.
Yeah, but you can get into trouble with ordinary words, too.
How's that?
Well, remember, Molly? Remember that little town of Bell back in Illinois?
Bell.
Yeah.
Bell, Illinois. Oh, sure I do. Where they had the hat factory.
Yeah. Made wonderful hats down there. Sold like hotcakes. In fact, they went so fast that everybody used to say that things went like a hat out of Bell. Ordinary words, but I always got spanked for saying them.
I see what you mean. Well, I've got to be pretty careful with my speech, too, you know. Minute I make a mistake, Racine shoots me a telegram that curls my hair.
So that explains it. I always thought you had a natural wave, Mr. Wilcox.
I don't believe I ever heard you pull any bum grammar, Junior.
Oh, I did once, long time ago.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
I said something about how Johnson's wax is the finest protection that money can buy for floors, furniture, and woodwork.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, and then I said it not only imparts a brilliant luster that resists dust and dampness, but gives your home an atmosphere of hospitality and friendliness.
What was wrong with that?
Well, nothing so far, but listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, for time and labor-saving protection, for the sparkling beauty that increases the pride of possession and gives new values to your worldly goods, use Johnson's wax, always.
Where was the bad grammar?
In the next line.
Oh.
When I said use Johnson's wax on your floors, furniture, woodwork, leather goods, windowsills, enamel surfaces, to always have an inviting home. Get it?
No.
I split an infinitive.
No.
I said to always have instead of always to have or to have always.
Oh. Waxy, this is terrible. I'm surprised at you.
But, pal, I was only...
That's enough. That's enough. The water is under the dam.
Dearie, he said that was a long time ago.
Please, my dear. He has abused our hospitality. Anybody that would split an infinitive would steal the silverware.
I know. I agree with you, pal. And you know what I'm going to do?
Steal the silverware?
No, go home.
Wasn't that a little harsh, dearie? Splitting an infinitive is not a hanging offense, you know.
Well, I'm not the type guy that is too quick to always condemn a man.
You just split one yourself.
What? I did? My gosh, is it that easy? I've been too hasty with Harlow, I guess.
Well, I hope he forgives you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll never see him again. At least till next Tuesday. Pull that shade down again, will you, McGee? It looks terrible.
Sure. Well, looks like you wouldn't win that bet, eh, kiddo? I haven't said that word.
No, and Mother's proud of you. I never thought you could do it.
Oh, my English is okay when I stop to think. It used to bother me when I was a young fellow, but it never gives me no trouble now.
Never gives me any trouble, McGee.
You either? Well, it shouldn't bother nobody if they just stop to think.
Come in. Oh, McGee, it's Mr. Wimple. Come in, Mr. Wimple.
Hi, Wimp.
Hello, folks.
Have a chair, Mr. Wimple.
No, thank you, Mrs. McGee. I can't sit down.
Too busy, Wimp?
No, too bruised, Mr. McGee. Sweetie Face, that's my big old wife. Sweetie Face spanked me this afternoon. I was naughty.
Heavenly days, Mr. Wimple. She actually spanked you?
Yes, but I fooled her. I stuck my bird book in the back of my britches.
Your what, Wimp?
My bird book. After my spanking, I found that 2 blackbirds, a bobolink, and a blue jay were badly battered.
But what brought this all on, Mr. Wimple? What'd you do?
Oh, I guess I was a little bit mischievous, Mrs. McGee.
Yeah?
I never should have put that turtle in her girdle.
My gosh, Wimp, you put a turtle in her girdle?
Yes. I didn't know it was the one she was going to wear this morning.
Where'd you get the turtle, Mr. Wimple?
Well, a friend of mine sent it to me, Mrs. McGee. He borrowed my car for a long trip, and several days later I got a package and a letter that said, Dear Wallace, your car turned turtle. Take good care of it. Regards, Charlie. Wasn't that ridiculous? And when the mailman delivered it, he made a terrible mistake.
What did he do, Wimp?
Well, he was just handing me the package when Sweetie Face walked in, and the mailman said, Maybe your mother would like to sign for it, Sonny. Oh, that was bad. A pall was cast over the whole room.
Really, Mr. Wimple?
Yes. Paul. That's our mailman's name. Well, goodbye.
The King's Men, and ain't we got fun?
Every morning and every evening, ain't we got fun? No money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun? The rent ain't paid, dear. We ain't got a bus. No, but smiles were made, dear, for people like us. In the winter and in the summer, ain't we got fun? Times are bum and getting bummer. Ain't we got fun? Ain't nothing surer. The rich get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime and in between time, ain't we got fun? In the morning, in the evening. apostrophe T. Ain't we got fun? In the winter, in the summer, A-I-M apostrophe T. Ain't we got fun? In the winter, in the summer, ain't we got fun? Times are bum and growing bummer. Ain't we got fun? Ain't nothing surer. The rich get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime, we'll be cozy. Everything will be so rosy. After everything is said and done, the word is haven't we got fun?
Hey, Molly.
Yes, dearie?
There's still a lot of things about grammar and English that I don't understand.
Such as what?
Well, I'm writing a letter to the House Committee of the Elks Club, see?
Yes?
I'm putting in a complaint because last Wednesday and last Thursday, while I was sleeping in a chair, somebody gave me a hot foot. Both days.
So?
Well, I don't know if I should say somebody give me 2 hot foots or 2 hot feet.
Well, that's simple, dearie. Just say Wednesday I was given a hot foot, also Thursday.
Oh, good. That's the way I'll put it.
Come in. Oh, it's Mayor Latrivia. Good day, Your Honor.
Good day, Molly. Hello, McGee.
How do you do, Mr. Mayor? Decent of you to stop by, you know. One is always glad to welcome one's old friends when one's old friends drop in on one.
How true.
If himself here seems a bit stuffy today, Mr. Mayor, don't worry about it. He's improving on his English.
Really? That's very interesting, McGee.
Yeah, and I can do it, too. Lots of dumber guys than I am have learned their self-grammar.
Taught themselves, McGee.
How could they have taught themselves if they hadn't learned themselves first?
Very good point, dearie.
As a matter of fact, I and Molly have got a little bet on the Triv. $5 from the first one that says A-I-N-T.
Well, I wish you both luck. I remember I had a little trouble in school with English myself.
You did, Latrell?
Yes. Somehow or other, I couldn't seem to keep my tenses straight.
You're what, Mr. Mayor?
My tenses.
Oh, you don't mean tenses, boy. You mean tense. Tent is singular, you see, and the plural is tense.
Yeah, no wonder you had trouble with your English if you went around talking that way.
Yeah, I suppose you read bookses, smoked pipeses, and drank cokeses all day.
I beg your pardon. I merely said
Say,
that
what were you doing with a tent in school anyway, Your Honor? Playing Indian?
He was probably in military school, Molly.
Oh.
I was not in skeleton removal. Military school. The tenses I had trouble with were not tents to live in. They were
Tent was never built that was fit to live in, Latrell. I remember the trouble we had with them pup tenses in the First World War. The big war.
Pup tents were the ones where you slept with your head out in the rain, your dogs in the tents, weren't they?
Yeah, they were so...
Please, I'm not talking about pup tents. I simply meant...
Don't matter what kind you meant, Latriv. They're all trouble. I mind one time the pole fell down in on the mess tent. Right at chow time, the pole fell down in on the mess tent. Of all the messes I've ever saw, that mess in the mess tent was the worst messed up mess I ever
No, please. This is ridiculous.
It is?
Yes. Let me start all over.
Go ahead, Your Honor. It'll probably come out the same way, but try it.
Sure, we'll go along with you, boy. We're game.
All right. Now, when I was in grammar school, some of my English exercises gave me a little trouble.
Made you sore, did they?
Did what make me sore?
The exercises you took in English. What were they, setting up exercises? Maybe you're muscle bound. Maybe you got a Charlie horse. Maybe
I don't have a Charlie-bound muscle horse.
Huh?
I didn't say anything about exercising canvas tents.
Well, you...
canvas tents. When I said the fast pants, the fast pants, the land, you were the one who popped out of the drag tent. Dragged out of the pup fence.
No.
A tent. A tent. I merely said my past trouble was the two fences. Fence. Fence. I never... McGee?
Yes?
I'd like to know one thing.
What is it, Your Honor?
How did he ever get... What?
Dad-ratted, dad-ratted shame. most exasperating.
Molly!
What?
You said the word, Molly. You said A-I-N-T. $5, please.
Here you are, and money well spent.
Huh?
Oh, what a relief.
You ain't kidding, kiddo. Here's your dough back. It ain't worth the strain.
Ain't it the truth? If you have a nice home or apartment, you like to keep it looking its best, don't you? The same with your clothes. You'd never dream of going around in a dress that was soiled and spotty. Then why is it that so many people let their automobiles get dirty and gloomy looking? Now, if it cost a lot of money and required a lot of hard work to keep it clean and shining, there might be some excuse for driving around in a dingy-looking car. But with Johnson's Car New, well, car polishing is really quick and easy. Car New both cleans and polishes in one quick application, does two jobs at once. There just isn't any other car polish that's easier to use. You simply apply Car New, rubbing only hard enough to loosen the road grime. Let it dry to a white powder, wipe it off, and in no time your car will be spotless with a bright, shining polish to be proud of. Why not take a tip from millions of other enthusiastic car owners and clean and polish your family bus with quick polishing Johnson's Car New this week? Car New is spelled C-A-R-N-U. Johnson's Car New, a really swell car polish.
You know something, Molly? I've been checking my grammar against this book, and I'm a very superior guy.
Well, good for you.
Betcha. This book lists 40 common errors that most people make at some time or other.
And?
I got 67 so far that I make every day. I'm way above the average.
Well, fine.
Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax products for home and industry, inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Marion and Jim Jordan as Fibber, McGee, and Molly with Bill Thompson, Billy Mills Orchestra, and our new vocal feature, The King's Men. The show opens with Holy Smoke, Can't You Take a Joke?
From another date. Oh, holy smoke, can't you take a joke, can't you take a joke, take a joke, take a joke. That was no lipstick on my tie, that was only cherry pie. Holy smoke, can't you take a little joke? I hope that if you wrote to Beatrice Fairfax, ask her what to do. And if you only gave her the Fairfax, she'd say I love you. Oh, honey, I never told those lies. It must have been two other guys. Holy smoke, can't you take a joke? Holy smoke, can't you take a joke?
The worst way to start the day off is to get out of bed on the wrong side, especially if your bed is right next to an open window. So here, climbing back through the window in his pajamas, holding his ears against the cold, as his wife holds her ears against his language, we find Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Dead rat of an architect that planned a window right next to a bed. Here, help me get in through this window, Molly.
Oh, you poor dear.
Oh, the dirty...
McGee, watch your language. And shut the window. It's cold in here.
It's colder out there.
Oh,
rat the dead rat.
I'm so sorry, dearie. How'd you happen to fall out?
I had a nightmare. All night long, I dreamt that I couldn't get to sleep. What a night. It was terrible.
Well, that's too bad.
Well.
Hurry up and get your clothes on, dearie. I'll have breakfast ready in a jiffy.
And I'll tell you right now, Mrs. McGee, I'm not going to shave today.
You're not?
No, I'm not, and that's definite, see?
All right, sweetheart. I don't blame you a bit.
Well, Huh? What was that?
I said I don't blame you a bit. You're just as handsome to me with or without a shave.
Well, every other time I wanted to go without shaving, you says, get in there and shave.
Now, never mind what I used to say. I could be wrong, couldn't I?
You could be wrong. Hey, I'm going back to bed. I'm still dreaming.
No, come on to breakfast. Just put on your robe and slippers.
What? You mean you're going to let me come to breakfast in my bathrobe?
Certainly. And here's the morning paper. You can read it whilst I make the toast.
Well, gee. Thanks, Molly. Hey, what are we going to have this morning? Same old wheatsy bitsies, I suppose.
Well, it was you that insisted on our getting the wheatsy bitsies, dearie.
It was?
Yes. You said they'd improve your performance at first base.
Well, I got a nasty note from Judge Landis. I ain't the only one either. I'm tired of wheatsy bitsies, Molly. Why don't we have wheat cakes and sausages once in a while?
That's just what we're having this morning.
Huh?
And I got some genuine Vermont maple syrup, too.
Oh, boy, Vermont maple syrup. When did you get that?
Yesterday.
I didn't see it.
Well, you wouldn't have recognized it. It was packed by the Farley Packing Company and labeled Republican Sack.
Dad ratted.
Now, what's the matter? I thought that was a pretty good joke.
Yeah, but you know how radio is. Now I got to think up one to annoy the Democrats. You really don't mind if I don't shave, Molly?
Not a bit. Not a bit.
Don't want me to shave at
No,
all?
no. I just want you to be comfortable and happy. Now come to breakfast.
Okay, wait till I shave.
Answer the door, dearie. I want to start fixing the wheat cake.
Okay, I'll get it. Who can be around here at this time?
Oh, there, McGee. Good morning, good morning.
Don't give me that cheery good morning stuff, Gildersleeve. If you can't be your old sourpuss self, don't talk to me.
My old sourpuss self, eh? Yeah, that's very good. My, that's a handsome bathrobe you have on there, McGee.
Yes.
It is a bathrobe, isn't it? Oh, and that's a neat idea there, using a piece of old clothesline for a belt. I imagine it's very comfortable.
Well, you're wrong. It ain't. It cuts like a knife.
McGee, breakfast is nearly ready. Oh, good morning, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Good morning, Mrs. McGee. A lovely day, isn't it?
It is not. It's terrible. I never see such a lousy
By
day.
the way, McGee, the reason I stopped by was to bring you these ducks.
Ducks?
Yes. A friend of mine went out hunting yesterday and gave me more than I could use. Here you are.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, forget it. After all, there's nothing like having good neighbors, is there? Well, good day, Mrs. McGee. Good day, Fibber.
Goodbye, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Hey, what's got into that guy anyway? I think he ought to go see a skin specialist.
What's the matter with his skin?
Oh, it's getting so thick I can't insult him anymore. Well, throw them moth-eaten mallards out in the garbage can and let's have breakfast, Molly.
Oh, well, all right, dearie. I'll throw them out right away. Anything you say.
Good, and I got... What was that?
I said anything you say, McGee. You know best.
Oh, no, I don't, Molly. Not always.
Why, of course you do.
I do?
Certainly.
Well, okay. Let's keep the ducks, then. No use throwing away good food, is there?
No, and I'm sorry I suggested it.
Oh, forget it, Molly. We all make mistakes. You're just impulsive.
I know. Now, come on and have your breakfast. I've got some nice country sausage.
Can't we have a minute's quiet in this house? Here I am, half sick with the indigestion, and I can't even eat my wheat cakes and pork sausage in peace.
Calm yourself, McGee. I'll see who it is. Come in.
Hello there, daughter. Hello, Johnny. How you fixed for Valentine's? I got some beauties here with cupids on them, but I'd advise you not to take them.
What's the matter with the cupids?
Oh, too risque, daughter. Kids ain't dressed decent.
Oh.
Eh?
Don't believe we want any old-timer. Personally, I can never decide between the comic ones and the sentimental ones. Never know whether to wow 'em or woo 'em.
That's pretty good, Johnny. And that's exactly the way I hear it.
It is?
Yep.
Detail for detail?
Yep.
Word for word?
Yep. Well, not quite, Johnny. The way I heard it, one feller says to t'other feller, say, says, I see where they had quite a cold snap down south. Now I'll say they did, says t'other feller. Got so cold the boll weevils were swapping a bale of cotton for a pound of wool. Say, didn't you get up kind of early today, Johnny?
Oh, no, this is not early for me. I used to get up at 4 o'clock when I was a bugler in the Army.
Bugler, eh?
Yep, and a good one, too, if I do say so myself. Even got decorated by General Pershing. And as he was pinning the medal on me, he says, boys, he says, there's nobody in the Army that knows the bugle like McGee. Bugle Nose McGee, I was known as in them days.
Oh, my.
Bugle Nose McGee, the brainiest blower of the battle bazooka that ever bulldozed a battalion of brave boys to bolt bed and blanket for bath and breakfast by blaring a bedlam of bellows on the brass bagpipes, bringing bravos and bouquets by my brilliant performance of ballads at banquets, benefits, and barbecues, and boosted as the Beethoven of the bugle from Mr. Brahms way back in Europe. What's that I smell?
Your cakes and syrup.
While we're waiting for Fibber and Molly to return, I'd like your attention for just a minute. Tonight, I have a pleasant surprise for all you good friends who have been buying Johnson's self-polishing glow coat and Johnson's paste and liquid wax. Our sponsors have declared a consumer dividend on these famous polishes, a dividend for our customers, which gives you 1/3 more for your money. On most dealers' counters right now, for as long as they last, you'll find extra-large packages of Johnson's glow coat and Johnson's wax containing 1/3 more than the regular sizes. You pay only the regular price. The extra 1/3 is your consumer dividend in appreciation of the way you've been buying Johnson polishes. This dividend offer is good for all important sizes, pints, pounds, quarts, gallons, and so forth. But remember, dealer stocks are limited. They'll go fast. So ask your dealer tomorrow for Johnson's self-polishing glow coat and Johnson's paste and liquid wax in the extra-large containers that give you 1/3 more for your money.
Them cakes and sausage good. I'm so dad-ratted stuffed I could hardly get dressed. Look, I can't even get my belt around me.
That's the strap off your wristwatch, dearie.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I wondered what made that buckle tick like that.
I see you shaved, too.
Yeah, I didn't want this Orson Welles guy to get the idea he'd started a fad. Oh, boy, am I stuffed. Well, come on, let's go for a walk, Molly.
All right, dearie. Let me help you on with your coat.
Huh? Oh.
There.
Well.
My, you look so well in a mackinaw. But I guess you're just the outdoor type.
Oh, go on, am I really? Oh, shucks, honey. Hey, where's my other mitten?
Oh, dear. McGee, if you lose those mittens once more, I'll have to put the string back on them.
Okay, I'll be careful. Let's go, Molly.
Oh, my, it's lovely
Hey,
out.
don't walk so fast, Molly. I'm too full of breakfast.
All right. Here, let's hold hands.
Huh? Oh, okay. You know, we ought to do
Look, McGee.
Huh?
Here comes Mrs. Uppington.
Uh-oh.
Look at her walking along with her nose up in the air.
She holds her head so high she's got a double chin on the back of her neck.
Well, I'm afraid we'll have to stop and talk to the old cat. She's... Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Uppington? So nice to see you.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. McGee? And Mr. McGee.
Hi, Uppy. What you limping for, Uppy? You got a Charlie horse?
Well, if she has, I'll bet it's a thoroughbred.
Well, It's really a result of trying to form our Wistful Vista Concert Orchestra.
Oh.
Yes. You see, when Maestro Mills took me to reclaim some of the band instruments from the, now what do you call those quaint little novelty stores with the 3 big grapefruit over the door?
Oh, could they perchance be hawk shops?
Oh, yes, hawk shop. Oh, my. Yes. Oh, you know, I always believed those were some sort of fruit and vegetable stores.
Well, they are kind of uppy in a way. That's where you go to trade your old 10-carat turnip for 5 berries. Oh, boy, am I hot tonight. Well, what's that got to do with your limp, Uppy?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
limp.
really, I'm almost ashamed to tell you. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
Well, you see, the back seat of my town car was simply filled with band instruments, and somehow I got trapped in a tuba. Oh, really, such a time as we had. And to extricate me, Dr. Mills had to play 3 choruses of Ain't You Coming Out? Oh, really, I guess I am such a silly girl. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wish he'd got caught in a violin instead of a tuba.
Huh?
I was all set with the crack about the cat and the fiddle. Well.
Well, come on, Molly. Keep walking. I'm cold. We don't get in
Oh,
the house.
hello, Mr. Wilcox.
Well, hello there, folks. Out for a little constitutional?
No, just taking a walk.
Is that so? Well, walking is great stuff, all right.
Yeah.
But that isn't the way I get my exercise.
Uh-oh. Folks, in the year 1900 A.D., a little child was born. And as he toddled across the kitchen floor of a modest little home in Omaha, Nebraska, he saw in his childish imagination a vision. A vision of himself as a grown man, still toddling about a kitchen floor. And that floor is your floor, folks. And that man stands before us tonight, Harlow Wilcox. You take it from there, Harpo.
What in the world are you talking about? I was about to tell you how I got my daily exercise.
Oh, well, how do you get your exercise, Mr. Wilcox?
Yes, Harlow. As the Indian chief said to his long-lost brother, who he hadn't seen for 25 years, because he'd been working in the mint, posing for pennies, how?
Why, it's simple. Setting up exercises in the morning, a brisk canter through the park, hour or so of handball in the gym, and,
Well, go on. Don't you get any exercise delivering those big cans of, you know.
Oh, yes, that too. Well, glad to have seen you looking so well, Fibber. Keep it up, pal. We're all proud of you. Well, so long, Molly. Take good care of that old Fibber boy.
Goodbye, Mr. Wilcox.
Can you imagine that guy? Well, as the president says when they asked him about his 3rd term... Molly, do you realize he didn't say a word about Johnson's glow coat?
Why, he didn't, did he? Or how marvelous Johnson's self-polishing glow coat is for linoleum floors?
And did you hear how he talked about me? They're proud of me, he says. An old Fibber boy.
Well, I don't see anything wrong in that. We are proud of you.
Why, hey, what is all this anyway?
What's what?
Everybody being so dad-ratted nice to me. First Gildersleeve comes along...
Ah, there. Good day, short, sharp, and ship-shape. Good day to you, my dear.
Hiya, Boomer.
Been looking for you charming people. Want to present you with a couple of tickets to the preview of Pinocchio.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, come off of it, Boomer. You don't give nobody nothing. What's the angle?
There is no angle, worm. It's just because I love you, chum. Now, let me see. Where'd I put those tickets for Pinocchio? Pinocchio, Pinocchio.
I think it's all a jokey-o.
Now, let me see. Here's a letter from my nephew, Agamemnon. Says he would have passed the bar examination, but he flunked in dry martinis. Handful of crossword puzzles. Ah, yes. I was saving those for a brainy day. What's this? Oh, here's a funeral notice of an old friend of mine. Poor lad. He was an expert at telling mushrooms from toadstools. He thought. Yes, well, here's a neat little stiletto. Hope to play a game of mumbledy-peg on a certain party's epiglottis tonight. Well, imagine this. Here they are, 2 tickets to Pinocchio. Why, not at all, my dear. Glad to do it. Always been an admirer of yours and your handsome little husband. Good day.
My handsome little husband. Oh, Molly, come on. What goes on here? I'll get a nasty answer out of somebody if it takes all the king's horses and all the king's men. Are the king's horses here?
No, but the king's men are.
Huh? Oh, that's swell. Folks, we present the King's Men, who will sing a beloved old American classic, The King's Men.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. He played the bagpipes all day long, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he played some golf, E-I-E-I-O. A 4-4 here and a 4 there, here 4 there, forever, what for? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. He used a putter on the green, E-I-E-I-O. Putt here and a putt there, here putt there, for putt 4 here and a 4 there, here 4 there, forever, what for? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and when he sliced them in the rough, E-I-E-I-O, cuss here and a cuss there, and here cuss there, for blank, putt here and a putt there, here putt there, for putt 4 here and a 4 there, and here 4 there, forever, what for? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. He drove the ball clear out of bounds, E-I-E-I-O. A lost ball here and a lost ball there, here ball there, for a high ball. Cuss here and a cuss there, here cuss there, for blank, putt here and a putt there, here putt there, for putt 4 here and a 4 there, and here 4 there, forever, what for? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a daughter, E-I-E-I-O. Salesman here, salesman there, Harlow, Wilcox everywhere. Lost ball here, lost ball there, here ball there, for a high ball. Cuss here and a cuss there, here cuss there, for a blank, putt here and a putt there, here putt there, for putt 4 here and a 4 there, and here 4 there, forever, what for? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and when he saw the salesman there, E-I-E-I-O, a boom, boom here and a bang, bang there, here, boom there, bang there, buckshot, salesman here, salesman there, Harlow, Wilcox everywhere, lost ball here and lost ball there, here ball there, for a high ball, cuss here and a cuss there, here cuss there, for a bang, putt here and a putt there, here putt there, for putt 4 here and a 4 there, and here 4 there, forever, what for?
Well, boys.
Well, come on, McGee. We're nearly home. Aren't you feeling any better?
No, I ain't. Dad, dreaded, why'd you make me eat all them wheat cakes and sausages, Molly?
Wasn't that terrible of me? Oh, I'm such a bad girl to you, aren't I?
Hey, I wish I knew what was going on around here. There's so dad-ratted much sweetness and light, I'm getting a little suspicious. What's the matter, Molly?
Oh, here comes that little girl from across the street, McGee.
Good. Maybe I can pick a fight with her.
Now, McGee, pick a fight with somebody your own size.
Well, she's just about the size of the fight I want to pick. Hi, little girl.
Hi, mister. What you doing?
Taking a walk.
Where to?
Oh, no place.
Hmm?
I says no place. Not walking anywhere.
Well, gee, then how do you know when you get there,
Now, listen, sis. I ain't in any mood for polite chit-chat. Now, let me pass. I got to finish my walk.
Okay. Can I take a walk with you, please, mister? Can I, please? I like you.
No, you can't take a walk with me. This is walk for my health.
Oh. Well, remember what Confucius said.
What did Confucius say?
Confucius say, quote, man take long walk, matter of health. Lady take long walk, matter of form, unquote.
I don't believe there ever was a guy named Confucius.
Me either, I betcha.
Huh?
Hmm?
Don't you think Confucius ever lived?
No.
Huh?
No. I think he was the little mandarin who wasn't there, I betcha. forget I'm going to marry you when you grow up.
She's gonna marry me when I grow up. When I grow up? Hey, did she say that? Why,
Now, calm yourself, calm yourself. We're almost home.
Oh.
Oh, there's Mr. Gildersleeve's Great Dane. He's brought you a stick, McGee. He wants you to throw it for him to fetch back.
I'll throw it for him. Here, Hamlet, give me that stick. I'll throw this so Dad ratted far. By the time he gets back, he'll be a great, 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 great Dane. There. Go fetch it, Hamlet.
Oh, heavenly days, McGee. Look what you did.
Huh?
Broke a window in Mr. Gildersleeve's house.
Well, Dad ratted it wasn't my fault. I just threw it where the dog told me to.
You're perfectly right, dearie. That dog should be taught not to give people sticks to throw and break windows with. But just to be safe, we better get in the house.
No, let's stay right here. I don't give a darn if I broke Gildersleeve's window. I hope Gildersleeve does get sore. I've been just pining for a crossword from somebody all day.
Well, here he comes, McGee.
This ought to be good. The minute he lands with his right, I'll cross with my left. Give him the old Dempsey one, too. Ooh!
Stop shadowboxing, McGee, before you knock yourself out.
Well, I'm glad I finally got...
McGee! Did you break my dining room window?
Well, you see, Mr. Gildersleeve...
Now, let me handle this, Molly. Yes, Gildersleeve, I did bust your window. So what?
It was a peach of a shot if I ever saw one.
You mean?
I'll bet you didn't do it on the first try.
Why, he did too, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, yeah?
Dad ratted Gildersleeve, I did, I tell you. I just took that stick and wound up like this and let her flicker. Like that. Oh, gee, Gildersleeve, I didn't mean
That was splendid, McGee. You've got a wonderful eye.
But, Mr. Gildersleeve, that was the stained glass window in your dining room. Why, it's ruined.
Yes, I know. Shake hands, McGee.
Huh?
If you had to sit at my breakfast table every morning under that stained glass window and see my mother-in-law in Technicolor, well...
Oh, shucks, Gildersleeve.
I'll bet you can't make it 3 out of 3, McGee.
Huh?
Come on, try it again.
Oh, now, wait a minute there.
Come on, McGee. See if you can hit that little window up there on the left.
Huh?
Upstairs.
Way up there?
Yeah. We'll surprise my wife. She's taking a bath.
Oh, no, thanks, Gildy. I'd like to, but no, I better not.
Oh, scaredy cat.
I ain't either a scaredy cat.
Oh, here, stop it, you two. Control your energy. The marble season will open soon. Just send us a bill for the broken windows, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, no, forget it, folks. I enjoyed it.
What?
Well, thanks a lot, McGee. My, I wish I could throw an old stick like you.
That does it, Molly. That does it. That absolutely does it.
Does what, darling?
And never mind that darling stuff, too, either. I want to know what's got into everybody. Hey, Molly.
Yes?
Look me in the eye.
Yes?
Did you go and buy that fur coat after we decided that it cost too much? Is that why you've been...
No, dearie, I didn't buy it.
No, I guess you didn't. That wouldn't explain why Boomer and Wilcox and everybody's been so dad-ratted nicey nice. Molly, for the love of Mike, what is it? I can't stand all this stuff. Everything is too pleasant. I ain't used to it. Please, Molly, what is it?
Heavenly days, McGee, don't you know?
What?
Why, this is your birthday.
My birthday? Oh, why don't somebody tell me these things?
Here's an interesting letter we received recently from a lady in Kentucky. Since using Johnson's Glow Coat, she writes, I've decided it should be listed not only under household hints, but under beauty hints as well. I could hardly believe my eyes when I beheld what Glow Coat had done for our drab-looking floors. It was amazing, this new beauty, and it took hours off my work, giving me more time for relaxation and personal beauty care. Well, it's naturally gratifying to any manufacturer to get letters like that, and the truth is, of course, the product itself has to merit them. That letter was written because Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat actually does do wonders for drab-looking floors, especially kitchen linoleum floors, without any work of rubbing or buffing. It does save hours of cleaning. It does give more time for relaxation and personal beauty care. And it will do these things for you. So why not buy a can of Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat tomorrow?
older?
No. The only thing that makes me feel old is when I think of the wonderful inventions that have been made since I was born. Automobiles, radio, television. I'll bet one of these days we have television sets right in our own automobile.
Oh, no.
Yeah, imagine driving along in your own car and seeing Fibber McGee's face right on your dashboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Right next to the choke.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you all to be with us again next Tuesday night at this same time. Good night.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.